gCast allows you to import your members from a CSV or tab-limited spreadsheet. The import feature validates your data upon import for any logical errors, plus gives you the ability to add custom demographics on the fly. As gCast houses one database, you can attach as many demographics to a member as you like. The purpose of this tutorial is to show you the process of importing your database into gCast. We have created a mock database with custom demographics and errors for the demonstration. This database is available for you to download and practice with should you choose. Let's prepare our data for uploading. Let's create the scenario that we're a business that has a database of individual and corporate clients. We want the option of contacting the individual members, the corporate members, or both. On our spreadsheet, we would add a title to our column called Client Type and enter what kind of members they are. In this case, they are individual and corporate clients. As you can see, there are other standard fields on this spreadsheet, such as date of birth, email address, company name, etc. Now let's import this database into gCast. To access import members, select Admin, and under Member Database, select Import Members. The first step is to upload our data. Select Browse and upload your spreadsheet from its saved location. Be aware, this file must be a comma-separated values or tab-limited file. An Excel spreadsheet file will not work. Once you've uploaded your file, it will display the first 20 rows. Next, we will determine our data file layout. We must select if the columns are comma-separated, tab-limited, or fixed width. In this case, it's selected comma-separated. We must also check if the first row contains the column headings. We will select this as we don't need to import those. As you can see, it now disregards the column headings. We must select which fields are to be imported into gCast, such as given name, family name, and email address. Select Discard to ignore the fields you don't want to import. You'll notice our client type field with individual and corporate references. We will now create a demographic for this. When you create your custom demographic, you have a choice to select the unique reference and the label, also the type of data, and where the demographic will belong to. In this case, we'll make this a generic demographic. For an in-depth explanation of demographics, please see the Admin Member Database Demographics tutorial. Now we will select the other fields we want to import into gCast. Once we've selected all of our fields, we can choose to save this data file layout, as we may want to use it again in the future. You don't need to save your layout if it's a once-only import. Then go to Load Member Details to validate and import our data. The validation process checks to see if there are any potential errors in our database. Let's validate and see what happens. You'll notice we've had a bad email address flagged, as a number 2 has been entered instead of an @ symbol. It's displayed the line where the error has occurred on the spreadsheet. This gives us the option to ignore the error and continue to import, or we can choose to fix this on our spreadsheet. Let's choose to fix this error. To do so, we would go back to our spreadsheet, correct the error, save, and re-upload. Now let's validate our data again. And as you can see, there are no errors. Select Import. Our database has now been imported. Please note, this upload could take several minutes, depending on the size of your database and your internet connection.